What's up, guys? I'm Bones Photo, and I am a photographer and videographer based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. I shoot primarily sports, concert, and lifestyle content. If you like what you see and you want to help out, please subscribe, share, and like, as it would help me greatly in growing this channel. Now, let's get into it. What's up, guys? I'm going to show you a couple tricks today that'll make your life a little bit easier when shooting. Now, all of these tricks I'm going to be showing you I do on Sony cameras, Sony a7 III, and I shoot on a Sony a7R5. However, I'm pretty sure you can do all of this on any modern mirrorless camera. So the very first thing that I'm going to show you is a mouthful, and so I have to look at it. It's going to be focus, point, link in your spot metering. Let's find it. So what that's going to do is show you exactly what your exposure is on for what you're focused on. So if you're like me and you shoot a lot of sports and you shoot autofocus primarily, then whatever you're going to be focusing on is what you're going to be metering rather than the whole picture. It's really helpful, especially whenever I have lighting that varies. If I go over to one area and the lighting is really dim, and then I go to the next and there's a big light on somebody's face, then that changes my exposure. Of course, this will tell me where I'm at in my exposure. The second thing I'm going to talk about is just setting your zebra setting to 70%. This way, whenever you're focused on somebody's face and you bring up the exposure so that you're just barely peeking on the brightest part of their face, like the very first stop that you get some peeking on here, that's going to be perfect exposure for skin tones. So this is really helpful when I'm shooting video and I'm trying to make sure that I land the skin tones properly, making sure that I get just the right exposure on people's face. Again, that can be hard in different scenarios depending on what you're doing, especially shooting video. I've been in like bar situations where there's different colored lights coming from everywhere, and it's really important for us to hit the proper exposure for skin tones. Or for the skin, so that the people's face don't look washed out, or they don't look too dark, or they get weird colors, stuff like that. This tip is for all of my flash photographers or natural light photographers. You can use this too, but primarily I use it whenever I use a flash. But that is, use a bounce. Use a bounce for everything. Use everything for a bounce. I've used t-shirts, I've used poster boards, I've used all kinds of things, different walls, mirrors. You get a lot of really cool effects, and you can get some really great lighting in really difficult places by using a bounce. So I highly recommend starting to master that technique. Check out these basketball pictures that I did, all using actually this bounce and this flash, the Godox V1. Really simple and small flash, but was able to get really good results on this shoot by combining the two. Check out my Instagram at bones.photo. You can also follow me here on YouTube, bones.photo. I don't know what my YouTube channel is yet. I need to figure that out. Hopefully it's at Bones Photo. I don't know.